Hi everyone, Cassie here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel for another video. I'm sure y'all saw yesterday, Simon Hurley Create had a release. My yesterday was just, I'm not even going to go into it, but I did want to show you all the new products that got released, and I've got some cards to share with you as well. I'm so excited about this release, Christmas in July, because yeah, a lot of us need to get started on those Christmas cards, me included. And so I'm really excited about the stamps, but I'm also so crazy excited about these Astro Pastes. And if you haven't seen them, I'm telling you right now, they're stunning. You know, there's Simon Hurley Create has their lunar paste, they have their solar paste, they also have the neon paste, and now they have their Astro paste. And I am a fan of all of them. And I think these are going to go right alongside the rest of them as far as just versatility and how, like, I've had those lunar pastes since they first came out, and not a one of them is dried out. I love them. They're great. And so that for me is amazing when you're spending money on a product and you don't want that to happen. Now, obviously these are brand new, so I don't know if that's the case. I'm going to go ahead and say that since everything else has been so great, I'm going to trust that these are as well. So as you can see, they are a glittery paste, and the concentration of that glitter in the paste is beyond anything. Wow. So we've got Bee Sting, we've got Roar, we've got Slippery When Wet, we've got Later Gator, we also have Tropical Tango, Clear Skies, Prom Queen, Crown Me, and Frostbite. So you're hitting like all the major colors really. And as you well know, I like to swatch them so that way I know what everything looks like. And I did that ahead of time, but this is what they look like when you open them up. Now I've been using them, so mine are down pretty good, but they you know, have this like opaque look to them with that white or creamy color, and then you've got your glitter in it, but that's super deceiving because this is how that ends up looking on the paper. And I think they're stunning on both. Black, wow, obviously that is an absolute stunner, but check out each of those colors on the white and also on the black. Now the Frostbite is a clear glitter. It has that beautiful glittery glaze to it, but it is clear, so keep that in mind. It's not going to show up white. Even though the bottle looks white, it is a clear paste. But look at the concentration of the glitter in those pastes. One of the things I did notice is that they do take a little bit longer to dry, which is not a big deal to me. I didn't decide to heat any of these up. I thought best to just let them dry on their own. And I walked away for probably about 30 minutes when I made most of my backgrounds and let them just kind of do their thing. But and I'll look at the Crown Me. I had to go ahead and do that on a big black piece. I haven't, oh my gosh. And I don't even think this camera is doing it justice, because in the darker light, it just looks like this really pretty purple with flecks of blue in it. But then when you hit the shimmer of the light, the camera doesn't do it justice. It's absolutely stunning. So those are those colors. And obviously I'm quite in love with them, but we also have a bunch of stamps, and I really like these too. So this first one is Brick. It is a red rubber background stamp. This is not like a pull apart, but I think this stamp has a ton of versatility, and I absolutely love how this one looks on paper. I've got a couple of examples for that one, and on the white, yeah. And I did just kind of blend onto the edges a little bit, but yeah. And then I did it on some dark red also, using Game Day for both of these. But yeah, it's a great stamp. And then we have 3 new stamp sets. They're all sketch stamp sets. So we've got Sketch Santas. We'll talk about that one first. And they're so stinking cute. Like, oh my gosh, there's 4 Santas. You also have a candy cane, a present, a couple of pieces of greenery, another present, an ornament, and a bow. And there are matching dies for these. So all of your images have matching dies. Then you have He's Making a List and Checking It Twice. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Ho Ho Ho. You're on the Nice List. To From, so you can make some cute little tags. 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly, and From Your Secret Santa. I do like that. There's one of those. And let me show you what I made. You just saw this one. I did make another one. Where'd you go? Okay, here's another one. And you can see some of those lunar pastes on that background. And I used various stencils that are previously released. I just went through my stash of Simon Hurley Create stencils, which is quite extensive. And I just had the best time making backgrounds. That's really what I did. I just started out knowing I was going to make Christmas cards and just started making backgrounds. And then I brought my images in later. But isn't that little Santa so stinking cute? And I love the detail on these stamps, because the detail makes it so easy to color. It really takes a lot of the effort out of it because there's so much detail to the stamp. So if you're one of those that struggles with coloring, then you might find that these are easy stamps to handle. As you can tell with this one, this poor guy, he got a little close to the die. That was my bad, but you know, the die does a better job of cutting them out. I just screwed it up and I was like, I don't have time to restamp him. So we've got that one. And I really do like the stamp set. That's so cute. We also have the Sketched Christmas, and this one I think is my favorite. I love the old-timey feel of these images, and the sentiments are fabulous. And of course there's matching dies for each of the images. But we have Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Deck the Halls, and then our like inside sentiments, or if you want to put them outside, you could do that too. I did do that with one of them. May your home be filled with the magic of Christmas all year round. Warmest wishes for a wonderful holiday and a happy new year. Wishing you a sleigh full of blessings. Sometimes the little things bring the most joy. Sending joy, love, and laughter this season. And may your days be merry and bright. But little puppy in the, oh my gosh, how cute is he in the little box. And then you've got a couple little bunnies on the sleigh. It's just adorable. And I love this image right here too. I actually made 3 out of this one. So I went ahead and made this one, and I used a whole paste background with one of the stencils, once again, from Simon Hurley Create. This one was like a mask, and so I used that one. And then I colored up my image, put that down with a little bit of foam tape, and used the sentiment on the top. I also did, basically I cut out one. So I made the background first using 3 of the different pastes. Then once it was dry, I die cut out the image, and then used it as like in my MISTI to stamp out the image on top of it, just to make sure that I had everything lined up correctly. But there's that one. You could turn it into a shaker if you wanted to, but I decided not to. And then the other one I did, you already saw, I love that, the whole idea of the mantle. It's just sweet. I just really like it. Really like it. And then our final stamp set is the Sketched Snowmen. And these are adorable too. Look at that. You've got 5 snowmen. One of them is a little smaller. How cute is he? And you get tons of snowflakes. And the dies go for the snowflakes and the snowmen. And I think that's great. And I love how even the snowflakes are sketched. Such a cool look. I don't have any snowflakes that look like that. And I think I love the illustration of this. So let it snow, sending warm wishes, Merry Christmas. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There's nobody like you. Ski season's greetings. That's cute. And may your days be merry and bright. And so I have a couple, and I obviously went with the color scheme on this one, but I used some stencils on these. There's the Prom Queen on the small dots. I don't even know if you can tell, but that one's a fairly new release. You know, the 4 stencil. I love that layering stencil. It's great. Lots of options. And then this one just, yeah, had to with the clear skies. It just looks so good together, and I'm so happy with how these turned out. So I'd love to know what you think. Is this something that you'd be interested in? I love glitter, but I don't necessarily love the mess that glitter leaves. And so I think that's why these Astro Pastes are going to be fabulous to add to your crafty stash. Simply because if you like glitter and shine like I do, but you don't love to have the glittery mess everywhere, these are for you. These are absolutely for you. And I do hope they come out with even more of the colors, because I love these. And I feel like obviously it's a year-round thing. When I started working with the purple, I was already thinking Halloween cards. And so you got some great options. So I'd love to know what you think. Is it something you're thinking about, or it's got you interested? Is there a stamp set that you like better than any of the others, or that you're just like, yeah, gotta have it? I would love to know. So leave that down in the comment section down below. If you like this video, hit that like button. Definitely consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye, everybody.